Everywhere you look online, people seem rich. Luxury apartments, brand new cars, expensive vacations, designer clothes, perfect morning routines, perfect relationships, perfect lives. And after enough scrolling, something dangerous starts happening. Your normal life starts feeling like failure. A normal car suddenly feels embarrassing. A normal paycheck feels small. A normal apartment feels temporary. And slowly, without even realizing it, you start spending money trying to keep up with people who might secretly be broke themselves. Because social media didn't just change entertainment, it changed what people think wealth looks like. And for millions of people, that illusion is quietly destroying their finances. This is the financial lie social media sold you. A few decades ago, wealth looked very different. Most financially successful people weren't trying to show off. They focused on things like paying off debt, buying assets, saving consistently, investing quietly, building stability. Being wealthy meant having freedom, freedom from stress, freedom from panic, freedom from living paycheck to paycheck. But social media completely changed the definition. Today, wealth is often measured by appearance, not financial security, not net worth, not investments. Appearance. If it looks expensive online, people assume you're successful. And that shift changed everything. Because now, instead of building wealth privately, many people feel pressured to perform wealth publicly. Humans naturally compare themselves to others. We've always done it, but social media turned comparison into a full-time activity. Before, you compared yourself to a few neighbors, coworkers, or friends. Now, you compare yourself to thousands of people every single day. People with luxury lifestyles, people showing expensive purchases, people documenting perfect lives, people who seem years ahead financially. And your brain absorbs all of it, even when you know some of it is fake, because emotionally, it still affects you. You start feeling behind financially, behind socially, behind in life. And the scary part is, many of the people you envy may not even be financially stable. A luxury car can be leased. A vacation can be financed. A designer lifestyle can be built entirely on debt. But social media doesn't show the monthly payments. It only shows the highlights. Nobody posts their financial anxiety online. Nobody uploads their credit card balance, their overdraft fees, their arguments about money, their panic over bills, their retirement account, their stress at 2 a.m. People post wins, the best moments, the best angles, the best purchases, and when you constantly consume everyone else's highlights, your real life starts feeling smaller than it actually is. A person with a stable income, no debt, savings, investments, and peace of mind can feel poor, simply because they don't look rich online. That's how powerful the illusion has become. Social media platforms make money from attention, and attention is driven by emotion, which means the internet constantly pushes content that makes people feel envy, excitement, desire, insecurity, urgency, and eventually, those emotions become spending habits. You see something, you want it, you buy it, not because you truly needed it, but because your brain connected that purchase with status, success, or happiness. This is why impulse spending has exploded. People aren't just buying products anymore. They're buying identities, the luxury gym membership, the aesthetic apartment, the expensive coffee routine, the successful person starter pack. And every purchase gives a temporary dopamine hit. For a moment, you feel successful, but then the feeling fades and the cycle repeats. Another scroll, another comparison, another purchase. Modern finance made it incredibly easy to look wealthy. You can finance almost everything now. Cars, phones, furniture, vacations, clothes, luxury watches, even food. The problem is, payments create illusions. Someone making $60,000 a year can temporarily look wealthy. But appearances don't build financial freedom. Cash flow matters, savings matter, ownership matters. A person driving a paid-off older car with investments and low stress may actually be far wealthier than someone driving a luxury vehicle with massive monthly payments. But online, the second person usually looks more successful. That's the trap. Social media rewards visible wealth. Real wealth is often invisible. The biggest problem with trying to look rich is opportunity cost. Every dollar spent maintaining appearances is a dollar that cannot invest, compound, reduce debt, build freedom, create security. Most people don't go broke from one massive mistake. They go broke slowly. Small recurring payments, lifestyle inflation, constant upgrades, always consuming, never satisfied, and over time, their financial life becomes fragile. One emergency, one job loss, one recession, and everything falls apart. Because many people built a lifestyle before building a foundation. Real wealth is quieter than social media makes it seem. Real wealth often looks like low stress, emergency savings, paid-off debt, consistent investing, financial discipline, freedom of choice, peace of mind. It's not always flashy. In fact, some truly wealthy people look financially boring because they understand something social media rarely teaches. Looking rich and being wealthy are completely different games. One is performance, the other is freedom, and freedom usually wins long-term. The first step is realizing that social media is designed to distort reality. It rewards extremes, not balance. So if you constantly consume luxury lifestyles, your brain slowly starts treating them as normal. That's dangerous, because your spending habits eventually follow your expectations. So instead of asking, how do I look successful? Start asking, how do I become financially secure? Focus on increasing savings, investing consistently, reducing unnecessary debt, building skills, controlling lifestyle inflation, protecting your peace, and most importantly, stop measuring your life against curated internet content, because many people online are renting lifestyles they cannot actually afford. Social media taught people how to look rich, but it rarely teaches how to become financially free. And those are two very different things. One creates attention, the other creates peace. The truth is, some of the wealthiest people in real life will never look impressive online, because while everyone else is trying to appear rich, they're quietly building a life they never have to escape from. And in the long run, that's the kind of wealth that actually matters. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Mason Explains Wealth for more animated videos about money psychology, investing, financial freedom, and the hidden behaviors that shape your financial life. And remember, the internet rewards appearances, but your future rewards discipline,